Lust is normalized in this society, but deep down, you are seeking union with another soul, not with random strangers. This keeps you depleted. Gluttony, the overconsumption of food, alcohol, substances, when really the soul wants to be nourished. But society wants you to overconsume as a business model. Greed, when you are craving more and more material things, when really your soul wants generosity. Envy and jealousy and wishing ill onto other people who have hurt us is so easy for us to do. But deep within our hearts, we just want to love others. Wrath is the anger that we project onto other people instead of using our voices for justice, for what is right, for the passion within us that we want to express. Sloth, the overusage of sleep, but you might not get enough sleep. You might love to hustle and grind. If Satan can't grab you in sloth, then he will grab you in performance. Deep down, your soul is craving peace. Pride, the overconfidence, the ego that you are constantly right, but deep down, you have self-hatred. All you truly want is self-love. When you identify which of these sins you are heavily committing, you are able to instead apply the opposite of what your soul is actually craving.
When someone passes, you are not supposed to mourn that. You are actually supposed to celebrate the death of their physical vessel, especially if they had a very difficult life or a hard time or they were sickly. You're actually supposed to celebrate that. I want you to think of something. Drink a bottle of water and let it become empty, and then I want you to cry because it's gone. The soul and the spirit is hosted within the body. The body is not the being. It is a physical representation of that being on the inside. What a person is actually sad about is the connection they had with that specific physical vessel, because the existence of said person is so infinite and is so beyond the body. The body is what people would call a prison. It's also called your temple. It's also called your house. And when you leave out of your house, there's so much more life. Do you get where I'm going? Some of us are deemed heartless, and it's actually just because we understand this concept. We're deemed heartless because we don't go to funerals. We do not attend funerals for loved ones, friends. It doesn't matter how close we were to the being. We're not going to attend a funeral. Then some that do attend who don't even agree with attending wonder why when they get there they feel so dead. They feel so sad. They feel emotions they didn't even feel prior to even going to the funeral. They actually just wanted to support. This is why when the family gets the ashes, you go to the waters and you give the ashes and you give the body back to the waters. You return the body from whence it came. You came here through waters, right? Ashe. Henceforth, cremation. Burying the body actually makes it hard for said soul to move on.
How long do you usually let that sage burn like that?
Until I'm done with the demons. You the demon gang. I'm talking to you, and you ain't been purified. So for the demons, they come out your voice, because they like travel through like the voice. That a lot of people don't know. They travel through like the voice, because the voice is like vibrations. So they can come off the vibrations, they can get into me. So I got this right here, so it kind of like stop right here. So everything you say to me, I can hear you with my ears, but the demons that's in you can't get to me. This protected me from you. That's what I want.
Okay.
So this is how your demons in you can't get me, because you ain't killed your demons yet. That's what I want. You ain't killed them yet. But you gotta kill them. Because when you...
So is that something I need to be burning too then? Should I get one burning for this interview or something?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this. When you die, you're gonna come back. Because they're gonna trick you. You know how they're gonna trick you? Because a lot of people don't know. See, you haven't practiced meditation and mind control, right? So you don't know the difference between real and fake. So when you die, it's gonna be kind of like another dream. And they're gonna like show you like your mama, your sister, your cousin, everything that you love. And you ain't supposed to have no attachments in life, right? But you're gonna have attachments. You're gonna go towards somebody you love, and they're gonna put your ass in another body and wipe your damn memory. Stop playing with me, you're gonna be right back in prison. Gang, stop playing with me. So you need to be worried about how to slow down your mind, because that's the only way out of here. That's what I want. A lot of people don't know. And I'm a genetic. I got that from Sophia.
If you consider yourself a chosen one, anointed, light worker, healer, all the above, starseed, indigo child, when going under a spiritual warfare, you will get jumped by multiple people in the spiritual realm. It never fails. And just remember, if you do get jumped by multiple people in the spiritual realm, that means you are powerful, you are strong, and you have all the tools inside of you to win spiritual warfare that you're under. You have to walk by faith, not by sight. Believe it and know that you know that you know. Continue with your spiritual practices. Sometimes you may even have to return the sender. Everything that you need is inside of you. Your discernment spirit will guide you to what else that you need to know, or what else that will help you during the spiritual warfare, because it's different things that can be thrown your way, different spells. Your discernment spirit will lead you to the right area so that you can teach yourself as you go through. But if you're chosen, you will make it through. You're here for a reason. You have a purpose and you have a mission. And what's for you is for you. And can't nobody take that away but you. Unless you doubt yourself. Unless you stop yourself. So keep the faith. Stay strong. I know it get hard sometimes during the spiritual warfare. And if you have to shed some tears, that's cool. Crying doesn't mean you're weak. It's rejuvenating, replenishing. But you got to know that you 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 are more than a conqueror. Came, you saw, you conquer. It is done.
Somebody said, who are the 12 disciples to you? The 12 disciples plus Jesus make the 13 constellations. It's astrology. It's you. It's all the spirits that dwell within you. You are Capricorn just like you are Cancer, just like all of the elements, earth, water, fire, air, make up ether. All of those chemicals are within you. That's why you are an alchemist. You are all chemicals, right? So when you're talking about the 12 disciples, you're simply talking about yourself, aspects of yourself. For example, Judas sells out Jesus because he loves his country. He wanted Jesus to rebel against the Jew community and against the government. That's why Judas sold Jesus out. So what aspect of you loves your nation, loves your race, loves your culture more than you love the God dwelling within you? That's who Judas is. Who was Peter? Peter denied God. What aspect of you, when you get in front of other people, pretend to be something you're not, because it's easier to sell yourself out than it is to admit who you truly are. That's who Peter is. So all of those are aspects of your own identity. What part of your love are you hiding? What part of your love do you got trapped in a closet? What part of your love is refusing to be vulnerable because you don't want people to see you for who you truly are? All of the characters are you. All the characters within the body of work are you. You are the body of Christ. It's you. Because Christ is within you.
Fuck the Gregorian calendar, January, February, March, and April. All of these names are Roman gods. I don't fuck with the months, take that shit off the table. January name after Janus, a two-faced god, the protectors of doorways and gates. February they had a festival, they sacrificed for bruised animals, he had 8. March was named after Roman god Mars, the god of war, please open your eyes. April for Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty, man, all of these months are just lies. Damn, this too much fuckery, made for the Roman god Maya, she was the goddess of earth. June is for Juno, no Roman numeral, this shit gotta go ain't worshiping no more. July was named after Julius Caesar, damn, ain't that about a bitch? August named after Augustus Caesar, Julius' nephew, what the hell is this? September comes from the word September, means 7 in Latin, but this ain't the jackpot. October means 8, but this is the 10th month, dumbass niggas could not count at all. November means 9, but this the 11th month, no I can't follow this calendar no more. December means 10, but this is the 12th month, throw this whole shit away, it is time to go. Now you see the truth, the place how we've been worshiping Roman gods this whole fucking time. Make sure that you listen, cause I am not tripping, I just know how to put the truth in my rhymes. Send this to someone that don't know nothing about calendars, put them on game. What calendar should I do next, cause we need to know about them all, cause this one.
The only way out is in. You gotta lose your mind to get it. That's part of the truth. If you scared of losing your mind, you ain't never gonna find yourself. The crazy people got the answers. Stop letting people convince you that your gifts are disabilities. Baby, that ain't no disability. You can hear voices because you can hear the 5th dimension. Stop letting people talk you out of your gifts. You need to be grounded in your gifts so they don't make you go crazy. You're not crazy. You can make yourself go crazy because you keep taking on what other people telling you. Oh, she crazy. Oh, she hallucinating. Oh, she do. No, baby, that's your gift. And if you don't hone it in and you don't take it seriously and you don't nurture yourself, you will feel like you are going crazy. Is having ADHD a gift? Yes, it is. You have hyper awareness that you are not able to focus in on because you are seeing and feeling too many things at one time. Autism is a gift. Bipolar disorder is a gift. Somebody said, are you sure? Yes, only if you're whole and healed, right? A gift can feel like a curse. If you were told that you have eternal life, that you do not die, some people will make that a hell. when their whole life, what they've been afraid of is death. And then the moment that they learn they can't die, all of a sudden they're afraid to live forever. They start making it a prison. That's because you're not grounded within yourself. When you're talking about bipolar, you're talking about mania. You are talking about someone who is experiencing split auras within their vessel, right? Almost like being double-minded or double-spirited. You have immense creativity within you because you're able to exist within two diverging frequencies at one time. That's like crazy powerful. When you are not grounded within self-love, you will look crazy to people because you're receiving contradictory downloads in a single vessel at one time. You don't make sense to people. When you love yourself and it's grounded and rooted in something healthy, like a routine, right? Taking care of your body, nurturing yourself, speaking love over yourself, having healthy rituals. This is the balance beam, right? And you're able to project your gifts to be used for your benefit. Right? But when you don't love yourself, right, and you're taking all of this is what it does in the body. So you're having those super, super highs and those super, super lows. But it's a gift. All you have to do is invest within.
Never fails. Every time I come on here and say I am a goddess, I am God, divine energy that everybody calls God is flowing through me. Therefore, I am. I always get that one person. Then how did you get here? So nobody ever talked to you about the birds and the bees. Clearly my parents laid down and did the horizontal tango. Pretty sure you got here the same damn way. However, I get what you asking. Let me go ahead and clear this up for anybody who's confused. Before we do this, we have to understand who or what the creator is. A lot of people stuck in this idea that God is some powerful, separate, all-knowing being, sitting on the throne making decisions of the universe like a CEO. Nah, God is consciousness itself. Nobody's up there watching you. God is the very source of creation, the divine energy that everything, including you and I, come from. From an astrological standpoint, every planet starts from a sun. That sun is the life force, energy that creates and sustains everything in its orbit. Without the sun, there is no Earth, no Venus, no Mars, nothing. That's how God consciousness works. The raw divine energy that births everything into existence. Just like the sun exists in every single thing it creates, God exists within you. How do you think you have a solar plexus chakra? How do you think it's called the solar system? Everything is linked to you. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. When I say I am a goddess or a god, the divine energy that is God flowing through me, I'm not saying I'm the only one. I'm saying is we all carry that same source energy. That's on you if you don't want to tap into it. That's on you if you don't believe it. Because I choose to know it. You cannot convince me otherwise. Why would you want to anyway? Whole life you've been taught that you are less than, that you are worthless, that you being watched and judged. Programming got a lot of y'all so shook that it's so foreign to you when you hear me speaking in my divine power. I'm also trying to uplift and enlighten you to walk in yours. The moment you put that energy that is God outside of yourself is the moment you limit yourself. That's your business. As I always say, my message is for those who it resonates with. You know I ain't gonna force you to listen. If any point of this message makes you mad, go get that checked out. We all have choices and you chose to stay. Because I'm just here to make you think. So, you ready to tap in or not? As I said, I am that I am. Ashe. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
The male body was made from the female's body. So Adam didn't make Eve. Eve made Adam. They reversed the creation story. If you don't believe me, a male's body is a defective offspring of a female's body. We are the only beings on the planet that don't use all of our body. What do I mean by that? We have nipples and we don't use them. We don't produce milk. We don't breastfeed. And there's other shit that we have, that females have, that we don't do. When females come out, they don't have to get circumcised. Men, we have to get circumcised because our penis is actually supposed to go in like the tube of a vagina. It comes out with extra skin on it and all kind of other shit because it's not, whatever. I'm skipping that. But boom. The black woman is God. She's the carrier of life. She creates life. If you're
I know what you're feeling. I know what you're feeling. I know nothing has been making sense. You feel like you're in a wormhole. You feel like you're going through a birth canal. You're feeling everything and nothing all at once. And you're just trying to figure out where you are. The triggers, the aches in your body, the sleeplessness and feeling tired throughout the day, but you can't sleep at night. Emotional triggers are manifesting in any type of way in your reality. It's like you want to navigate where you are mentally, but then you get sent to another place inside your head. You don't really know what to focus on right now, or where your passion is, where your energy is. It's causing you to feel like you're lost, like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. I'm not a Christian, but to reference what's going on right now, I'm going to give you some symbolism. For the ones, the free souls, and even the Christians, Passover was on April 12th, Saturday, right? What happened at Passover? Connect this with what's going on with your internal world. Passover is to commemorate the liberation that the Israelites had from slavery. This is a celebration of freedom, justice, remembrance of the people who have been enslaved. This is when Moses split the sea. Right now, you're on your way through this sea. You're going into this new life of freedom and having internal power within yourself. You don't know what you're feeling. You don't know what's on the other end of what you're feeling. You're just trying to find navigation inside of yourself. Your body is exhausted. You've been needing more sleep because you're going through a transition. And then Easter represents the resurrection of the sun. You're going through your resurrection. You're going through your remembrance. What you need on the other end of this resurrection that's happening inside of you is activating. Do not attach yourself to what is passing through you and passing over you. So much on the outside is changing and shifting. You are walking through the sea that has been split in front of you, and you don't know what's on the other end of it. But this is a time where you have faith and trust inside of your design and your path. Trusting that whatever is going on inside of you, it is always working out for your most highest good. And you can feel something coming. You can feel something shifting. Because everything's changing, your mind wants to connect to familiarity. So like in the story, the Pharaoh and all the soldiers were trying to chase after them. And that's what you feel. You feel these triggers and they're trying to find its way and to keep pulling on your energy. And it's okay for you to work through the triggers and the programs that no longer serves you. This is a reset, and you're letting go of the shackles that have been on your reality that has not allowed you to move forward. It's not supposed to be familiar. You're not supposed to know everything and how you're going to feel on the other end of this. This is the moment where you find connection with your inner self and your inner guidance, and you trust it. Everything feels off because it's changing. You are being set free. You are remembering who you are.